Hello, people. It's your inspiration. I am Tony. How are we doing today? I hope you enjoyed last week's video, and today we are here again with another video. But we're going to be starting a series, and it's going to be called, are you ready for it? WealthCapades. So it's going to be a series of videos where I'll just share with you some wealth strategies that have been inspired, have applied, and it's amazing. But today I'm going to share with you the principle of 30. You want to stay and watch it. Don't forget to follow the inspiration. %30 of all you earn should be set aside. That is, 30% of all that you earn from now till forever should never be spent. And how does it go? 10% goes up as source, 10% goes down as seed, and 10% goes forward as storehouse. The principle again repeats after me. Repeat Ep01. 30% of all I earn will not be spent. Repeat Ep01. Thank you very much. Alright, so that's the rule of 30. Now I'll break it down for you. The 10%, the first 10% that goes up to source is what you call tithing. The second 10% that goes down as seed is what you call giving. And the third 10% that goes forward as storehouse is what you call investing. So this is, tell me, how do you define how wealthy someone is? First guess is, oh, it depends on how much they earn. I'm going to shock you. It's not how much you earn that defines how rich you are, but how much you save. Now let's look at two scenarios. You have a first guy, one company that earns 1.5 million grand. You have the second guy, a bank guy that earns 300. Hypothetically, you tell me, oh my gosh, your guy is so on fleck. He's on fleck. Whereas the bank guy, he's just getting money. But let me show you this. If the oil guy spends all the earnings, that means he spends 1,425,000. How much is it left with? 75 grand. Now look at the bank guy. If all he spends is 150,000, how much is he left with? 150,000. So you have the oil guy spends 95% of his wealth. It's left with 5% of his earnings. It's left with 5%. You have the bank guy spends 50% of his earnings, is left to 50%. Now tell me, how many is richer? Now that's it. That's the first principle of building wealth. It is not how much you earn, never. It is always how much you save. Stay with me, stay with me. I'm going to explain it to us one by one. I'm going to explain it to you one by one. The first 10% goes up to source as tithing. We all know we did not come to this earth where you're like, don't even think that you are manufactured for money. It ain't gonna happen. They work. Every one of us descended from a creator, whatever you call it. I'm not here to debate that, but all of us came from someone who gave us life. So the first 10% is called tithing. The minister said, bring all the tithe to my storehouse. So 10% of all you earn is set aside for the source of your life. It's not negotiable. It's not negotiable. But let me say, this is what I know. The richest man in the world ever lived paid tithes. The richest king in the world ever lived paid tithes. All of the greatest people I've known from backgrounds of solid spiritual growth paid tithes. So this is it. John D. Rockefeller is the richest man in the world that ever lived. And he said, he paid the first tithe he had at $2.50. Now, this is somebody that paid his tithe at a particular point in his life. It was 3%, the GDP of the United States. Oh boy, don't allow them to freeze your account in heaven. And no pun intended, no pun intended. Don't allow anybody to freeze your account. I'm not shading anybody, but don't allow to freeze your connection in heaven. So that's it. The first 10% goes up to source. It's called tithing. Is you're returning back to your creator for the gift of life. Now let's talk about the second 10%. Remember we said the second 10% goes down as seed, which is giving. The minister said, give, it shall be given unto you. Give, it shall be given unto you. Man is a product of love. Love. You always want to be a source of help and succor to those around you. There's nothing interesting about life when you don't share it. So you should be able to set up that 10% and say, okay, fine. You know why? At every point in your life, you'll find somebody that is always lower than you at every point in your life. Let me give you an example. You might say you don't have a car, but there are people that don't have money for transport. You might say you don't have money for transport, but there are people that cannot even work. And you might say you cannot work, and there are people that don't have money. Listen, life. So at every point in time and in life, there are always people that surround you that you can be a blessing to. But also, be careful about giving, because I've discovered that the Pareto principle works in giving. 20% of what you give is what brings 80% of it to you. Your giving must be as methodical as you are tithing or as you are investing. So that's it. The 10% goes to the ground, because whatever you give, you will not beg for. Whatever you help someone from, you will never be troubled by. Wherever it is, you stand up for someone. Somebody will always stand for you in the future. You know, like they say, what goes around does come around. Do you get it? If you understand me, let me hear you say inspiration. I can't hear you. Let me hear you say inspiration. Now we've done two. The first 10%, which is up. The second 10%, which is down. Now the third 10%, which is what I'm most excited by, is the 10% which you save into your future. It's called the storehouse. So this is it. Like, a lot of us are so dramatic. We want to be rich. But let me give you an example. Very graphic example. This was given to me by revelation. 1 million times 0 will give you what? Mathematicians. 0. 1 million times 1 will give you what? 1 million. Now 1 million times 10 will give you what? 10 million. Now imagine that 1 million is a return on what you have in your storehouse. Remember, your storehouse is where you save money to invest. If, for instance, you have those three people, the first person, he doesn't have anything in his storehouse and he has a $1 million worth of idea, what will happen? Because there is nothing in his storehouse, he won't be able to pursue the idea. But imagine someone else, he has 1 in his storehouse. It means with just 1 in the storehouse, his idea will be limited to just the return of the quality of the idea. But imagine a third person that has 10 in his storehouse. That means because he has that much in his storehouse, his idea has a multiplier effect. Now, which is the reason why people, they call it leverage, where you have to borrow money to do more returns. But I mean, when you're starting something new, you always want to have your storehouse. It's from what you've saved that you are blessed with. He said, whatsoever he does shall prosper. The only way he can do something is because he has saved something. So don't get grounded in employment all your life. Don't get grounded. Just have a methodical wealth. This thing called wealth is not difficult. This is life principle I'm showing you. That you always, it doesn't matter how hard it is. Tell yourself, like the richest man in Babylon, pay yourself first. 1/10 of all I earn goes into my future. 1/10 of all I earn goes as seed, and 1/10 of all I earn goes back to my source. So it's amazing. You find people tell you they have this idea, they have that idea, but you know why they don't pursue it? Because their storehouse is 75. Most people, their storehouse is negative. That means people have borrowed into their future earnings. Don't forget, I would love to know your questions. I would love to. Let's have a conversation around this. I mean, it's my look novel to us, but I've noticed across history, people that are rich, not just rich. That's the difference between millionaires and billionaires. Billionaires practice eternal principles. Millionaires, I mean, here and there, it gets to a point, it gets over their head, and then they just stop. But I've noticed, when you find a billionaire, he has practiced this principle again and again. Case in point, Warren Buffett. So let's bring it home. I hope you're enjoying it again. Remember, we started with the rule of 30, which says 30% of all I earn is not mine to spend. Now, being in mind, 30% really is the minimum. You could increase it, but do not decrease it. I mean, because everything comes as a learning curve. You start gradually, and then as it becomes As you become used to it, you can bring the percentage, you can bring it more or less, but like the threshold should be 30%. And we said the first 10% goes up to the source of your life as tithing. The second 10% goes down as seed, given to those less privileged around you. And the third 10% goes forward as saving or investing. Now, that's the bare minimum. But I think it's the first step if you want to build wealth. Try it today. I mean, let's see how the conversation goes around this. I mean, and we'll probably do an addition to these, more clarifications, but I want to know what you think. Kindly drop a comment. Drop a comment. Let's talk. Don't forget, all through this year, we're going to be releasing videos on those three axes: faith, building wealth, and just living an inspiring life. You're going to be saying kids. I love kids so much. Like, you should know by now I love kids. If you don't know I love kids, I love kids. So you're going to be seeing myself and kids do a couple of things. But just basically those three things: building wealth, building faith, and living an inspiring life. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for taking out the time to listen, to watch, to drop your comment, to share, to subscribe. Whatever you do that makes this work for a while. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to see you again. Don't forget, be and inspiration.